Have you ever been broken down on the highway? I know I have. Well, this is my informative speech, and this is my audience. Okay. So like I said, have you ever been broken down on the highway? Well, I know I have. Therefore, I come up with an acronym called SAFE, which are the 4 steps to being more road ready when you get into a highway breakdown. By understanding the 4 steps to SAFE, you will be in a better position to deal with a highway breakdown. This is what SAFE stands for. Okay, S stands for steer, A for assess, F for fix it, and E for exit. Why you should listen? Well, it is more than likely that we're all going to experience a highway breakdown once in our lives. By understanding SAFE, we will enhance road readiness and incident preparedness. With heightened levels of safety knowledge comes a lower chance of injuries during the process of a roadway breakdown on the highway. Now let's talk about the first S. The first S stands for steer. Now, when you're in a highway breakdown, you want to steer as far away from oncoming traffic as possible. By doing so, you will alleviate any of the dangers that come with high-speed moving vehicles. According to USA Today, there was a woman who had stopped in Canada on a highway, and 2 motorcyclists traveling behind her weren't able to stop in time, therefore causing a fatality with the 2 motorcyclists. That goes to show you that when people are driving behind you, they're driving really fast and they don't have enough time to stop. So it's better that you stop, steer away as far as possible. Like I said, an unexpected parked car on the highway can cause a lot of fatalities that people aren't ready for. For example, when I was once driving and stopped too fast at a yellow light, the guy behind me didn't have enough time to stop and therefore rear-ended me because he didn't expect a parked car in the middle of the highway. That brings us to assess. When you get out of the car, if it's safe enough, you want to assess the situation. You want to find out what is exactly wrong with the vehicle. Now, if you can't get, like I said, if you can't steer as far away from traffic as possible, do not get out of the car. But if you can, find out what's exactly wrong with the vehicle. If the problem is fixable, you want to go ahead and fix it, but if it's not, you want to re-enter the car. Okay? According to automobile fleet staff, keeping your hazard lights on is the best way to avoid being hit because you're more visible. Also, you want to turn your headlights on as well. Like I said, if it's not fixable, you want to re-enter the vehicle safely. Call for assistance. Most people have AAA. If you don't have a roadside service, you want to go ahead and just call 911 if that's your only option. Okay. Now, if the problem is a dead battery, you want to go ahead and go in your car and take, most cars have what's called a road ready kit. You want to take the road ready kit out, set it up so people can see you. If it's not a dead battery, and if a problem that's fixable, you want to go ahead and fix it, which brings us to our third part of the acronym, which is fix the problem. Only fix a flat tire, which is going to be 90% of the time, if it's on the opposite side of oncoming traffic. If you were to fix a tire on the side that's where the traffic is, you're more likely to get injured because your body parts are sticking out while you're fixing the tire. Furthermore, before you fix the tire, you want to engage emergency brakes and put the car in park. By doing so, will eliminate the chance of the car moving if you were to jack up the car. Okay? Now, according to Deanna Sclair from Auto Repair for Dummies, it's actually not safe to drive on, you want to fix a flat tire on the opposite side if you do get into a roadway incident. So it's, safer to fix on the opposite side if you get into the roadway incident. Now the last part of safe is exit. Okay? Now I know a lot of you are probably thinking, hey, this is the easiest part, I'm just going to go home. At the end of the day, this part actually entails a lot of different steps as well. First of all, you want to ensure that your hazard lights are disengaged. Okay? By doing so, people will be able to see you put your blinker on so you can get right back into traffic. Furthermore, do not drive on a flat tire. According to Christian Brothers Automobile, you don't want to drive more than 70 miles on a flat tire, and you don't want to go over 50 miles per hour. That will deem it unsafe to drive on. Make sure you stay 50 miles per hour or under when you're getting off the highway. Furthermore, like I said, disengage your headlights. Disengage your hazard lights. Keep your headlight sensor still visible. Stay in the right lane and don't go over 50 miles per hour. Now, I would like to conclude my presentation. Like I said, the 4 safe steps: steer away from moving traffic, assess the situation, fix the problem, and exit the scene safely. Now, let us all do a favor. Let's all be safe. Like I said, why you guys should listen, we're all more than likely to get into a highway breakdown. And if you do, be safe.